We'll do a sequence for the kidneys tonight. And in traditional Chinese medicine, the kidneys are said to be the mansion of fire and water. So they house the yin and the yang. They are the storehouse for our deepest vitality. They hold the essence. It's a pretty essential organ. And of course, as we age, our essence starts to decrease. And so the practices which re-nourish or revitalize the life force are essential. And so that's what we'll do tonight. And while this yin practice is specifically focused on the kidney meridian, it runs from just underneath the second and third toe, up the inner leg line, through the inner groins, and up through the sacrum on either edge of the spine. So while we'll address that line in particular tonight, I do think it's essential for every yin practice at some point to address the kidneys, because it's what gives us endurance, helps us to not burn out, so we stay committed. In the most classic text of Chinese medicine, it's called the Neijing, and in the Neijing it states that the kidneys store the will as well. And so as you settle into Baddha Konasana here and feeling the lower aspect of the kidney channel, I'd like to speak briefly on will. Because most of us think of will as kind of what's seen as the more yang side. The masculine side of will is that assertive, kind of forceful shift, right? The big decisions, the decisive commitments, this dynamic efforting, the willpower. But there's a yin side to will as well, and to the wisdom of the kidneys, which is essentially this deeper encounter with destiny. The recognition that the deepest force requires no effort at all. No efforting at all. And so this is what we cultivate in a stillness practice. Patience. This inevitability of fate. Because the direction that each of us is moving towards can really only be seen when we turn around and look at where we've come from. And there's this greater holding space for us then, because these big uncertainties, this idea that we have to make all of these decisions, that we have to use assertive, dynamic force to progress. With the kidneys' optimal function of storing the willpower, we learn that we don't have to be the change agents in every moment. There's a deeper wave of contingencies that kind of breathe us or surf us. And so we practice deeply connecting to the unknown. This essence of the kidneys really reflect themselves in wisdom gained through a reflective life.